Okej, udostępnianie włącz, to ja sobie ja sobie po prostu stawię to zaraz, nie? Najwyżej jak coś, ale żeby było włączone, bo od razu włączę kamerki wam, nie? Żeby to potem nie przeklikiwać tego. Tego prawda? Ale widzę, że te problemy to nie tylko teraz są z tym Twitchem, bo to kiedy tam jacyś streamerzy pisali na forum, widzę wcześniej już też, nawet rok temu widzę posty z samym błędem, więc wie o co chodzi. Radzę sobie. To może faktycznie być nawet nawet OBS może. Tego nie potrzebuję. Powiedzcie mi, czy YouTube normalnie streamuje? Ty, Monika, jesteś zmutowana jak coś, nie wiem, czy wiesz? YouTube chodzi, tak? Dobra, okej. A, to nawet niezłe opóźnienie jest. Ja mam teraz 22, 21. To spoko jest. Myślałem, na Terek testowałem, miałem gorsze. Na Twitchu. Na Twitchu miałem z 15 sekund ponad to opóźnienie.
Halo Paweł. Hi, Monica.
How are you today? It was such a long time we've seen each other.
Yeah, I'm okay. What, 3 weeks? 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Had a
But it
second
was,
coronavirus, I think,
yeah.
last time.
Are you feeling better right now?
What?
Are you feeling better right
Yeah,
now?
yeah, sure.
That's great.
Last Wednesday, I could not speak properly,
Yeah.
but that was like I was feeling okay, but the nose was totally stuffed. So
So how is the second part going on? It's
what?
almost finished.
What second
The
part?
second part,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Today I've checked all the mistakes in Azure, and I've corrected all the important ones, of course. There's a lot of misspellings or something like that, but those are like the least of our problems. Time consuming problems, of course, and I decided for now to ignore them. So I think it's fully functional. The only part I need to do like is when player is dying and the story that follows it and the short dialogue and to close it because there is a lot of them yet to be written.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not fully concentrated, so it doesn't go as well as planned. But I did a few. I think this one is fully done. This one I wrote in English, I think, and this one I also did. But there is still few to write. But I'm shortening them. Like I'm trying to compress as much as I can, not to to produce too much of notes because otherwise I will be writing them until Christmas comes.
Yeah.
So better not to overstuff things.
I have one question for you
Yeah.
because I'm writing new scene, and I was thinking about those tests, and
Mm.
uh, it's good if there's a lot of them, or not so much, because I'm thinking it's not too much. I've wrote for a scene for now. I've got a few pages, and I have a few tests.
It's okay. You can wait. Show project stats. Imagine that for every element we have, like currently in the game, we have like 135 tests.
Mm-hmm.
So not too much tests. I am not. I'm trying to balance, checking the requirements versus the tests. So you need to always think about when the test is not needed. Test should be when something is risky is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like when player has to risk something, do something, check if he will be able to overcome some obstacles. Otherwise, the tests are not that required. It's better than to, I think, test see if he has his statistics high enough for the situation to occur or to evolve, right?
Okay, so I rethink my tests in the scene.
But you can go as you feel for now.
Yeah,
It's
we can always
because we no because we are in this is a test game, a
yeah.
text game, so it always brings something that some parts will have more tests, some parts will have less tests. I don't know what is happening in the scene, so I cannot tell you
Yeah, I know.
exactly because you can start from the moment that the ship is blowing out, and you start running, so the number of tests would be like high in
Yeah,
such a situation. On the other hand, when you just go in slowly, like usually for now we have like exploring things, the tests are not that
required.
numerous, okay,
Yeah,
so they are not
okay.
required. So it depends, of course.
Okay, you can always delete some tests.
Well, or add.
There will be too many. Or
Or
add.
add if there is
Exactly.
need. I can change. So I did it a lot because I had a part of the game was written by Andre, right? So
Mhm.
he it was different because he didn't do like much tests and all this stuff, and he was writing it in a different way a little
Yeah, I
bit, you know.
remember. Yeah, I remember.
So I
There was
had
this.
to like adjust them,
Yeah,
so add test here, make a complication here or there, using his what he has written. But on the other hand,
I don't remember if there was even one test
yeah,
when I
perhaps
was.
there was. I think he mentioned once that it should be something tested, but otherwise, no, there was none. So I added them. So it's
Okay,
not as long as there is text, it's easier to introduce game parts than the other way around. You know.
not true. Okay, so
So
we were in the hidden lab last time, as I remember. No,
no,
no.
I'm in my I'm in my home. So no, I'm not in.
Come on, in the text. You don't
Uh,
have a hidden lab in your home?
no,
Come on,
unfortunately, no.
every big boy has one.
No, not
That's
every. Uh, yeah, I don't remember at all what we were doing actually. It
I
was three
think,
weeks ago, and I
yeah,
just
and I
like
think the last thing we put
I don't remember.
into our tree was a test. It was the test, I
No,
think. No?
I see like dead ends here, here, and here. Player finds something useful, something not useful. Search the contamination, low tech. No, I changed it to requirements
Oh,
because like, well, like what we just said. What I remember is that I was considering to do the test here, but I decided that it is better to yeah, Jesus Christ, do a
sorry.
different way. Go a different way to do uh, requirements check
Mm,
and differentiate it in this way because there was no risk in there. He just now we just switched into remember the time is running out,
yeah,
so
because
I
the bomb is
decided to
going
do
to blow
less
up.
test because the player will decide where he wants to go
Mm,
and how to waste time if he wants to spend more time checking things or just getting out what's the most important thing and get away, right? So we have
y-
like, and he was checking the contamination room, some small uh, area that leads to the main lab. And now we have like effects. This is, and he has the road to go, move ahead. So enter the main lab. And he goes here and he enters the main lab. So we were actually now at this
yeah,
element, like he's in the main lab. So yeah, so what's in the main lab? That's the
I
question.
think the mess.
What?
The mess.
The mass?
Mess. Because they were running away in chaos.
Chaos.
So
Yeah.
they can broke some test probes. I don't know, throw away papers. Oh, there's no papers.
Yeah.
There's no
I was.
papers.
There are guys who review Mr. Plinkett. He's called on the internet. And he reviews movies, and he's quite relentless. And he was like mentioning the blockbusters, and he I think you saw it and you really liked it. It was Jurassic Park Dominion.
Yeah.
And they made fun that there's the scene in the laboratory, high tech everywhere, white walls, computers, and
Yeah.
everything. And their dinosaur is attacking some small dinosaur, is running, wreaking havoc, and of course he runs into the lab, and there are I don't know how they are called, but those chemical bottles like laying on the table, like
Test tubes.
vials, test
Yeah.
tubes, and everything. And he, of course, he needs to go on the table and to smash them. They are, of course, uncorked, not labeled, red and blue liquid. Of course, everything spilled. And the guy says, "Yeah, really high tech. You need to have those on the table without any security."
Even
and
name.
and now you say like there should be a mess. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, of course. That's the same situation.
Not exactly. We don't have a dinosaur in here yet.
But we will have like it's not here, but he was here. He just ran. So the player, not just, but he ran through this main lab. So the player comes and he sees the chaos caused by it. And of course, you are saying there is a mess. Why? It's a modern lab.
Okay.
So there are
So is that
no
there's no mess? There's
no
no mess
papers
floating
flying
around.
around, no liquids spilled everywhere.
But
Uh,
what? I don't know. Maybe some left materials, some smart banks left in
yeah, that
hurry.
might be. Yeah, yeah. I would say that there is. Let's imagine how would like genetic lab in the future will look like. Not in a standard way.
Not in a standard way. Hmm.
Yeah, I would say that one wall is like a kind of display, like a giant place when the holographic some
Holographic
kind
wall screen.
holographic, yes, holographic screen, something like that,
Mhm.
like when you introduce changes, there is a simulation running and stuff like that, so you can have that, and also like some images on, well, some view from different probes where the specimen lives, or cages even, like you know like something like that, and it would be like a clean thing, like
Mhm.
they have like of course some kind of terminals, a few terminals like this, and what else? What's
I
something?
think some locker with
Something should be
embryos.
like because the smart banks and the technical equipment is good. Yeah, I agree with that. But there is something else
I
should
think
be.
some locker with embryos.
No, why?
No,
Why do you need a again?
because
What
they
you think like in the future they will go like and they will pour this liquid over and then something
no.
will. Everything is hidden in the walls. Okay, it's like
Okay,
internet. Like in the future the internet will be absolutely invisible. You won't have like cables everywhere.
so you
The
have just
computers will be like non-existent almost, and I'm trying to like sometimes introduce that, like the player comes into a laboratory on Astra, I think, and there's nothing in there, but if he watches the recordings, the whole screen and everything is alive with holographic images, and everything is there, like simulated by AI. So the lab also would be like not controlled by humans, but some machines somewhere where humans cannot like trip and destroy everything because he was clumsy.
I think I'm a bit corrupted by science fiction movies.
Old science fiction movies.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, Hollywood, like we said, like we were talking earlier, those are, of course, tropes, like putting some things, and because they are just so set in the in mind of people watching or reading things that you need to insert,
Yeah.
insert them, not because, and you know, it's a valid point again that we should do like some kind of probes and everything like that, because it may throw our player out of the scene. You know, if we don't
Mhm.
give him what he expects and we change it into some thing that he cannot understand, he will be like, "What's this? I don't know. I don't understand," and he will skip it. No, like it's a valid point because, like I said, sometimes people require some images for them to make a connection to the scene. It cannot be like absolutely in our imagination only and not be able to make a connection with reader and player. So
Mhm.
yeah, perhaps something like that. So perhaps on this screen or somewhere like this, we should do like a different list with pictures like of different species. You know, like, and then
Okay.
there is like DNA or some kind of you know, holographic representation of this DNA, like, and it's a list that the scientists were like checking and seeing if anything, what they are modifying, right?
Mhm. And because they were
And on in
caught
the
in the
middle
middle.
of
Yeah.
a room, perhaps there should be like some kind of a big device that actually, you know, is performing the modification,
Mhm.
you know, like enclosed, where the DNA is manipulated live.
Some
What
kind of
they,
capsule.
yeah, some kind of a capsule and something like that. Okay, so let's start with this. So there are ter- terminals, large holographic screen with data based of creatures DNA, and to be selected. Tell me everything is powered. Everything is turned on. But we will do like nothing can be modified by player because, you know, like he doesn't have again personal key
Access.
that access exactly, he doesn't have a personal key that will grant him access to modify anything. So everything is turned on, but the player has no access. Mm, maybe. Mm,
What?
well, no, no. Well, let's say that he can. We have like a little bit. Okay, he said. Wait, wait, wait. I need to see what is going on here. Okay, so we did. Okay, he goes to entertainment,
Mhm.
and or he does. Okay, he knows where he's going to go, and he either goes to entertainment section. Okay, we're not written. We have like laboratory. Okay, he goes to a laboratory and he goes here, and there is a recreational area. What we wrote in the recreational area? Nice hot bigger with food, beverages, some weird with searching, gives some small loot, nothing of importance, smart bank and personal key. Okay, we gave a player a smart bank or personal key. If he decided to go there, and he did gain this key, so now we will give a player a chance to gain this access. If he has a personal key from the rec room, he gains access. And because of that, he can see that there is a ready specimen inside the in the middle. There is a big cloning machine. If he has access, he can get the creature inside. Okay. Yeah.
You missed a say
Hey,
with
it's a
cloning.
description. No
I
one
know.
cares. It's just for us. So
Okay, just say.
we should mention to anyone who is watching us that we are Polish writers, right? If
Yeah.
I missed some letters, it's not that I'm bad at writing in English. Okay, so we will now give a test option. If he has, of course, the key. Okay, so this is a science step. Yes.
Okay, but if he has a
It's a
key,
test. Player
then he
needs a
doesn't go just
personal
like that.
key. What?
What are you testing right now?
Now
If
I'm
he
gonna
has a
test
key,
if
if
he
he has
can,
a
communicate properly with the console and figure
okay,
out that there is a creature to get.
okay.
No? So science test player needs personal key to get the specimen. And this is like if he has. But what if he hasn't? We should create a possibility for the player to gain something. So there are smart banks. Did I wrote the smart banks? No.
I think he may have access to the history. He
History of
can
what?
of the cloning machine. Just the history. What was done in there?
Yeah, but if he doesn't have let's start that the idea that the player is not science is a dumb stat. Okay, he doesn't have it. So we need to give player in the main area something for him to do to waste time, because we are trying to force player to waste time instead of running away, or to manage his time while he's running away. So we need to mention something that he can get without any knowledge. So I think that the smart bank with notes on it is for free. Creature requires test and costs time. I would I would give a player possibility to like download the data, like what's on the terminal, some kind of loot. It's a loot in form of
Data.
scientific data, but he needs to have like some kind of knowledge. But I think this time computers more like it doesn't matter if he has a personal key or he doesn't have. Well, wait. If he has if he has personal key, he can download scientific data. If he hasn't. He has to have medium computers to hack it, to access it, and to copy it. And perhaps. No,
What do you think?
I think it's enough.
Yeah.
I think it's enough. And each of this should cost time. Time cost small, low, not small. Jesus. Yeah, man. It's crap. I don't remember the. No,
What
that
don't you
joke would
remember?
not be funny for. It's funny for my friend who absolutely does not speak English was once on a bike trip across Sweden, across Sweden. He was camping somewhere he should not be camping, and the guy comes to him and he, "Do you speak English?" And he says, "Small." Yeah, so that's time costs low.
Yeah.
If he hasn't, he has to have medium computers to game. Time cost high. Okay, so we go this way. This way we know what's going to happen. Okay, so for me, the main part is this: that we giving the player a chance to have like this kind of a specimen to get it out and to have it for his own. So it will be like kind of some kind of an animal who will be running around on the ship.
He will have a pet.
Yeah, exactly. The pet. So this requires for us to create like two outcomes. He manages or he manages not to have it. Yeah, in perfect situation, I would say that the player gets the pet, because I like the idea that I will give a player a pet one way or the other. But one way he messes up something, and the pet is like in aggressive type of pet who will destroy like things on the ship, and the other one is just like fuzzy, furry, and funny cat. But you know that would require the amount of writing that it's impossible to deliver. So for now, I will just give him pet, or I will not give him a pet.
You think the pet will stay with him?
Yeah, that's the idea. After all, if the player gets him out, he's his mummy.
Yeah.
Player gets a specimen. He has a pet. Now, player cannot make the machine work. Copies the creatures. Okay, schematics. Let's call it like that. Okay. So yeah,
Okay.
that would give some kind of something for troubles and for wasting time in player, and he will like can go to some kind of a shop or some kind of laboratory on board of Tarvadar or somewhere else, and to create this creature one way or the other. But that will cost him if he wants to, and here he will get it for free, right? So it's kind of okay, free. Yeah, that would be okay. So in here, like we just said, there should be like an option. Again, option to get the data. Simple option. What? Okay. Smart bunks with nodes for free. Okay. The player takes smart bunks for free. Player takes the smart bank with nodes on it for free. And here the player would get personal key time cost low. Player has personal key, countdown nodes, scientific data, time cost low. Yeah, exactly. And another option. Beep. He doesn't have. Hey, come on.
What's going on?
Nothing.
You're lying.
No, it's like nothing of importance.
Okay.
Oops. I've just missed with the arrow.
Oh,
And he doesn't have. Player does not have. Player does not have. Crap. It's not. Have a medium computers. Doesn't have a key. Medium computers to copy it. Okay. And that would cost time. And what now? Where can he go?
now?
Yeah.
So we're just making the bet right now?
No, well, the pet is like. Well, you want to make a pet?
I'm a woman, come on.
Okay. Here and here we have like this and this and this. No.
No, because there was a laboratory, and I don't know what else could be the. We have an
No, we
entertainment
still
room
need to like create
area.
some kind of a road for him to evacuate from there. Well, he can always
I think we
retreat
can.
the steps if he wants to.
They can. There can be place between the lab and entertainment area where they were keeping animals.
Yeah, sure. hmm So yeah, and another option is he
And
goes
this
to
way, he
he
have another
moves.
room and
Yeah,
main entertainment area.
so we go here. Kennels. Player moves to kennels. Yeah, so the kennels should be where we would tell the player that it's dangerous in here. So in kennels where the creatures were kept, most of the specimens should be like hanging in their tanks or something like that, like either dead or in stasis. But we should like one of them is of course free, and he's in the entertainment area, not here. But for example, he just grabbed all the scientists working and he just keeps them there, or he ate them there, like
Hmm.
in his
Or
in his.
maybe he was fighting with another creature and he won and free itself and attacked the Watchers and escaped.
Okay,
Maybe
we can do that.
this way. I don't know which way you like more.
Yeah, because he's not here. He should not be here. He should be locked out of the laboratory. He should be in the entertainment area. So yeah. So no, we're gonna leave here canals with test results. So I will just describe different creatures in stasis tanks. Is there something interesting here to gain?
I think that would be just walk by.
Okay. Walk by.
You can add that to our empty.
So, where next?
So it could disturb the player. But something is not on its place.
Mhm. We should like have like two uh, empty, because the creature was fighting something, right?
Yeah.
In the entertainment area, so one of them, so two of them are missing.
Hmm.
So I would say the next part is the cleaning. Moving to the cleaning room, and here we will have like technical closets and incinerator, or there should be like different way, and I think that should be like evacuation road for no wait, this was evacuation road. This, okay, so what we have here. Well, we will have in here.
Because we have two evacuation routes, yes? Through the laboratory and through the entertainment room.
Well, I don't remember actually. I don't remember what was
We
in
don't
here.
have much rooms in there, so all people are or there. So this cleaning room is for animals or for men?
For animals.
For animals.
No, this is like, yeah, this is general. It's like to keep clean the whole laboratory, and also, like incinerator for any spare parts.
Yeah, and there could be also some containers that
Yeah,
help to get the animal from the canals to the entertainment room. Because I don't think they were taking them on the leash. I think that the containers would be better idea for transporting the animals.
yeah. So, a large room, cleaning and technical for the laboratory. Okay, so we're going to incinerator. Um, transportation. How do we call it? Cages?
Container.
No. Containers. Containers for specimen. Different specimen and technical closets. Technical closets. Yeah. So, okay, yeah, we have like this. So this is like the place that the player should have the chance to gain some stuff if he wants to waste some time.
Let's give him a
So
bone.
yeah, so I
Throw you a
think
bone.
that searching player searches the cabins. What else? What else? What else? Simple option. Come on, video. Player searches the containers, and we will have an option that the player will search. Player searches bottles, checks. Player checks out the bottles near the incinerator. Yeah. So here he will find like, well, no, not option. Later on. So
We can give him some money.
different things. I think that there should be like, well, maybe even we should do a test, luck test. Yeah, I would do like a luck test in here to check how much he finds. You know,
Okay.
because we can, if he will risk like wasting his time to again to search something, so there should be like different outcomes of him finding some kind of a cool stuff, like even weapons or some kind of money and stuff like that. You know? Because those are personal closets, so the personal or like some cleaning guy or someone like who did that, who could have changed his outfit. There can be also some kind of useful spare parts, some elements, so
And the
different
weapon is
things.
not such a bad idea because they may have think about killing some animals if they
Yeah,
escaped or something.
searching the
So having a gun in this
closets.
situation it's a smart idea,
How
I think.
much player finds? Okay, so we will have this. And for each oops, 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 and oops. Well, the least luck will give him like money and some some
Some spare parts.
yeah, spare parts, exactly. Some spare parts, some biological material. Material? Perhaps some meds. Some meds. Oh,
Okay, that's
yeah.
better, I think.
Some meds. The second from the lowest. So exactly the same, except he will get something else, like space, like suit elements, suit elements, suit elements, money, some spare parts. In here we will give like player finds a gun, money, everything from lower tier. And in here we will give like special space suit part mets value up mets the rest of the tier. Okay, so the tiers. Okay, and but we will add here a notion that it takes a lot of time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would like, yeah, and that would be like a loot area, so the player can find different things. So here he searches the containers. In containers, I think that we should give player again some kind of. Now we can give him something strange, like a kind of part of an animal, like antlers of some kind or something like that. That the collector, some kind of a collector, could pay
By
for,
yeah.
because it's or some kind, like rhino horn or something like that, and that would cost. Yeah, so player finds some part of an animal. Antlers, I think. Don't want to have like
Or thieves.
ideas for poachers or some other
Others
people.
or set of thieves.
Set of what?
Or set of thief.
Oh, thieves. Yeah,
Thief. Yeah.
thief or thief. Yeah, that might be worth to some collector. Okay, yeah, that's good. So now I was like, player checks the bottles near the incinerator. And what was my
And I have no
idea?
idea.
Hmm, something. Uh, but, simple paragraph. Something gross and put read. Player is disgusted almost births. Lose some health. Not everything is good in here.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, and everything should cost time, but we will like get to it. We know that it will
Yeah.
be costing time. And now we should present like player like kind of a way for him to evacuate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, here and here. This one is 85. those. What's the noises? What are you computing?
Oh, come on, as always.
Okay, this. Well, this is a bad structure because I need to like, give him a way to retreat. And to... Wait. This is the option he gets back. He returns to looking at the clearing room. 85. Okay. Node action. Edit connections. 85. Actions. 85. Execute. This like helps. Hey. Crap me.
What happened?
I missed. Nothing bad. From 94 to 97. Okay.
So we have almost 100 nodes.
Yeah,
For now?
sure.
Oh, okay.
I think in one of the episodes when we started this, we were making an assumptions how many there will be. But I think we... Okay.
You miscalculated a bit.
Yeah, we miscalculated. It's a common thing with me. Actually, I very often think that it won't take that much time, then I'm looking and Jesus Christ, how much I
Yeah.
need to write, and then I'm stuck
You have
like
like much
forever.
more time.
Repeat of what is in this room, and a repeat of actions if he hasn't done all of them. Right. So how does the player gets away from this? Where does it lead? Well, I will
To the
draw the...
entertainment room. Or not?
No, I don't
Oh.
want to. The player had a choice. Either he goes to entertainment area and has adventures there,
Okay.
or not. So
So going to
is
the lab.
not... He's not going
Okay.
to this area. Of course,
Okay.
during each step we should also check like that there should be like option either here or like an event we should do, like check if the time that we gave the player has run off.
Mhm.
If it did, then we need to create also, but maybe not today. We are almost at the end of the time. I think that the last thing there should be like some kind of other small dock hidden,
Mhm.
for scientists to move in, move out, also to like transport the animals.
Mhm.
And so I think that the last part again would be like move along and to the hidden hangar, right?
Okay.
And in here he can call his ship, and retreat, or he can
Search the place.
die.
No.
Well, there's time, so either
Okay.
he calls or the time is off. time is out, he doesn't have like calling the ship when it needs to get him. Should be like, you know, like in Aliens, you know, you're calling your shuttle to come to get you. That takes time, you know.
Yeah.
So that should be fun. So that should be like call his ship and retreat. Yeah. Well. Wait. Okay. So delayed. Yeah. And in here we should make some more fun for the player. So now that there should be explosions. Yeah. Player has no other choice than to call the ship to his position.